Hi, this video is to help you set up your reading journal. The first thing you'll notice is that your journal is a composition notebook and it says composition notebook on it. It also has the black binding on the spine, and if you open it up to the center, you will see that the pages are sewn in. I choose these notebooks for two big reasons. One is I don't want you to tear out a piece of paper, and if you have a composition notebook and you tear out a piece of paper, you will make this page loose. So tearing out one page will make its partner page loose. Now, why do I like to do that? I like to do that so that I can see you make mistakes. We all make mistakes when we write, and I would see you just fold the page back like this, and I won't open it, but making mistakes is part of writing, and I want to see that. A journal that's too perfect makes me question how much help you received. The second reason is that in some private industries, in some engineering firms, for example, they will buy you notebooks like this for you to brainstorm, create calculations, and do your work. But you are not allowed to tear out a piece of paper from this notebook. It is the property of the company or organization. Taking a notebook or taking pages out of a notebook is considered intellectual theft. So you're taking the property of the company. So it's a good idea just to get you familiar with this concept now while you're in school, and then it won't be news to you when you go out into private industry if your company also requires that. I've already set up this notebook, so I will walk you through it. The first page should be blank. It's called a fly page. It's often blank in books, so we will leave it blank. Your second page is what we will call the contents page. But before you set up all of this, go ahead and number your pages. Begin in the bottom right-hand corner with number 1 and number your pages going all the way up to number 75. Now, once you have numbered all of the pages at the bottom, then go back and write at the center of this page contents. This will be your contents page or your title page. After you've written contents in the middle of your page, then you should see a faint pink line that goes all the way down the right side of your page. That's where you will put the page numbers, numbering all the way from 1 to 75. In my case, this took up 4 pages. When you finish that, you can go back, and on page 1, you can call it contents. Now, depending on how you like to organize your notebook, you could write contents on every single page number where you have contents. So, for example, for me, I could also write contents on pages 2, 3, and 4. I don't like to do that, so I didn't. But if you prefer to organize your notebook that way, feel free. Once you've completed that, I would like for you to turn to page 56. And I would like for you to call this page your grammar notes. There might be times in class, or even when you're reading a book, where you want to write down the grammar. And this would be a page where you could do that. After you've written the title, go back to the contents page, and by page 56, write grammar notes. Once you've completed that, go to page 62. And this will be a page where you start your vocabulary. So you can write at the top vocabulary. This will be where you want to keep lists of new words and what they mean. You could even draw pictures if that helps you. Anything to help you learn vocabulary, this is where you will start writing new vocabulary words. Once you finish that, go to the contents page, page 62, and write the word vocabulary. We're very close to done. When you finish that, go to page 71. On page 71, I'd like for you to write the word synonyms. Now the word syno in Greek means same, and the word nym in Greek means name. So the word synonym means same name. You probably have many examples of synonyms. One is good, could also mean great, fantastic, awesome. When you finish writing the word synonyms here, turn back to your contents page and write synonyms. Then turn to page 73, and we're going to have antonyms. So anto means different in Greek, and again, nyms means name. So these are just different names. They're opposites. So the opposite of good is bad. When you finish writing the word antonym, turn back to your contents page, page 73, and write the word antonyms. The last page, page 75, I would like for you to title it About the Author. This will be a short paragraph, 3 or 4 sentences you write about yourself. If you want to write more, you can. That is totally up to you, but I'm only looking for 3 or 4 sentences about you. If you look at the back or cover of most books, there'll be a small passage about the author, where they live, things they like, how many family members they have, things like that. Feel free to put a small paragraph here about yourself. When you're finished with that, you go back to the contents page and write about the author. And once you have completed that, you've completed the setup of your journal. Please bring your journal to every class. We will begin using them. I will be taking them regularly to check them as well. Thank you so much.